The beaches have been the worst that I've ever seen. I've been fishing here for over 20 years, and we have the red tide blooms, you know, pretty consistent every year during rainy season, but I've never seen them this bad before. The winds have been picked up from the south-southeast and kind of pushed everything up. 2 days ago, right in here, there's thousands of dead fish coming out with the outgoing tide in here that were affected by the red tide and the algae. The red tide's still in here, but the fish kill's been blown a little bit to the south-southeast of here. Yeah, so here's a big Goliath, an adult Goliath, probably in the 300-pound range. You know, I've seen at least 50 or 60 of these big Goliaths around here between let's say Wiggins Pass and North Captiva, Florida. It's just a terrible sight to see. So just in a few seconds here, Nick and I, we threw a few species in here, and it's just, you know, we've got anywhere from grunts, pinfish, there's snook, trout, mahara, toadfish, mullet, puffers, bunker, eels, pompano. There's even a grouper there on the end. You know, this stuff's just, it's putrid out here. All the beaches are covered in this. So here you can see, plain as day, the freshwater output from Okeechobee coming right out into the Gulf here outside of Blind Pass at Sanibel. People say, well, a lot of this is just the Okeechobee water itself, the dark water coming at us, but this is the fuel that's feeding our red tide right here. No life around us, no birds, no dolphins, no nothing. We'll get a red tide bloom, and it may stay around 3 to 5 days, maybe we get a week, 10 days, slides up and down the coast, but in general, you know, this has been off and on since early spring here, has never gone away, and in the last 4 weeks has just been thick everywhere from Siesta Key all the way down to, you know, past Wiggins Pass and Naples. So there's nothing normal about this year's red tide. This stuff's been worse, stayed longer, been, you know, way worse on all of our species of fish instead of the regular ones that are, you know, usually affected by our red tides. Okay, this is what I've been hoping not to see, is this green algae actually make it right inside of Pine Island. Dead fish after dead fish. We don't even want to stay in here and breathe it too long, but we know we can go to the Cape Canals and see the green algae. Well, now here it is. You can come right in here to Pine Island and see it all you want. We just left, you know, the manatees dying, and a couple of them helping one try to push it around a little bit and come down this way through I don't know how many millions of dead fish we've been running through the whole time, miles and miles down from Redfish Pass, and then come right into the green algae right inside C-SPAN. It's here. We can see it on top of the water column, but it is all the way through the water column. If you look hard enough, you can tell these green specks are all the way down. You know, we don't know the effects of this stuff onto this grass bottom or what's left of this grass bottom anyway. What happens is we get a couple years of heavy rain, the freshwater runoff kills all our grass, kills everything in here. Then, you know, honestly, I think the state and the U.S. Corps of Engineers get a little bit lucky when we have a dry year 2 or 3 years in a row. Everybody thinks everything's fine again. It's not. It's never fine. Till the water flows south, it's not fine.